How about you, Ron? Huh? What do you feel about that?
He just told me to bite my tongue.
No.
The more the better.
That's right. You know,
Okay.
I mean, again, you always come out to win games.
Right.
If you don't win, you don't win. You know, it's a long season. You know, you look at pro ball, all that stuff. They're not going to win every game.
Right.
You just got to be at the end where you're placing yourself for a playoff spot and hopefully be hot at the right time. The beginning of the season is tough in this league because guys don't have all their guys, their key guys, and so the next time we play these teams that we're playing right now, they're going to have other players. You know, we're going to get our players coming in. You know, we're looking for other guys right now in some spots that we need to refill. But it's going to change. Competition's going to get tough. Hopefully our guys are up for it and just keep doing what they're doing and play the game right and work their butts off every day. And that's what they've been doing.
That is absolutely what they've been doing. Now, I just sort of wondered from this is, the players are working on development, and, you know, one of the things that you do need to continually work on is, all right, we took the L last night, out of memory next game, or I got shelled last night, or, you know, I went 0 for 4, it's just been a nice level of success, and I wondered if if there's a point in which that becomes a concern.
No, I don't think it's really a concern, but if you look at our stats last year, our games, there's a lot of games that we lost game 1 of the series, and then we came back and won game 2 and 3.
Yep.
Because, you know, 16 series we won last year. You go through there and you'll find there's games that we lost game 1, and our guys were like, that's not going to happen again. We're coming out, we're going to bust our butt, we're going to play harder than we did yesterday, and we're going for 2 W's and try to get a win. You know, we sweep series or get series wins. You know, Mags is saying is we're on the road, we stop at the store, he gets everybody ice cream, we throw it in the bus, and we go. We got the popsicles today and stuff like that, so they get a small little favor from us to say, hey, thanks for doing what you're doing, and here you go, keep it up.
Well, they've been very disciplined so far, and unsurprising, the defense has played a key part in the wins. Not unlike that McDaniels double play last night at second. The kid jumped up a ladder and snagged that and had an easy play over to first.
Yeah. No, we're playing defense great. You know, I mean, we talked about the other day with Lewis in center field making out dive or that play up against the fence, and Williams over the fence over in left field the other day. You know, and the ball would have been foul, but he caught it over the fence, and all of our infielders are doing great. We struggled a little bit on the mound the other day on picks over to first, but we worked on that the other day, and hopefully we can fix that and not have that happen to us again.
Well, very few errors so far for the team this season. Second in fielding in the West Coast League, just a hair under 98%. And in the 8 games, the team's aggressiveness has helped cause opponents to have multiple errors in 7 of those games. It just, the pressure you put on teams right now is nearly undescribable.
I mean, you know, Mags, like I told you, Mags likes to hit and run and run and push bunt and squeeze bunt and safety bunt and do all that stuff and get our runners going. And you know, we stole third again last night. And, you know, it's going to keep happening when we have the right opportunity to do it. We like doing that. We like to put our guys in motion.
Well, and that style, that style of baseball keeps the fans engaged. There were a ton of fans here last night, and at last pitch, I'd say 90% of them were still here.
It's funny because Mags and I were talking about that last night. You know, 7th inning, when we're up that much, a lot of guys will start leaving and stuff. It seemed like it was a packed house until the very end. I mean, we were talking about that last night, about how the crowd stayed last night. So that's a pretty good deal.
Well, and you brought the fireworks as well. Schleichardt with that towering 3-run home run to put the Pickles on the board, and the crowd responded in kind. That was, there was a lot of people, and they made a lot of noise last night.
I believe it was a 2-strike home run, wasn't it? I think, maybe. I don't remember, but it could be. I don't know. But it was huge.
It was huge.
I mean, that gives us that 3-run lead right there, and we talked about it. As long as you have the lead, you can do some other things. And you saw us still late in the game. We were still bunting and doing some stuff because, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs sometimes isn't enough. And you just got to keep going because you never know what the bullpen's going to do. You never know what their hitters are going to do. And, you know, we make an error, do something, throw the ball away at first. They start scoring runs. We just got to keep the pressure on them and keep going.
It has been so much fun to watch. Well, friends, today, the 10th anniversary celebration of the Portland Pickles. would you mind sharing with our fans, how long you've been around and what you've seen, and sort of give them a history of yourself and the organization, your involvement in the organization?
So it was kind of weird. After the first year, Bill, that was the old owner, called me up to manage the team after year 1. So he wanted me to manage it. And I coached at the college, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do it full time during the summer. So I said, give me some time, let me think about it. And my ex-pitching coach was with me at the college, was ex-Major League guy, Jeff Lottie, who pitched in the World Series with the Cardinals, got a World Series ring, 2 National League championship rings. And so I talked to him a little bit, and I said, hey, how would you like to manage a team? So they interviewed him, they liked him, and I told Bill, I said, you're probably just going to get some coaches around him that know what they're doing, because he's never managed a team before. He's just going to be the signing autographs, kissing babies, doing all that stuff. A guy that's been around the world and done a lot of good things. And his wife had some health issues, and so we were heading to California, and he needed to stay home.
Okay.
So I talked to him and decided I'd just go on the road for the first couple weeks. And that's when I called Mags up and said, Mags, what are you doing this summer? And he goes, why? And I go, I'm kind of GMing the Pickles. I helped put the team together a little bit. And he said, are you going to be there all year? And I said, unless they fire me, I'll be there all year, And he goes, if you'll be there all year, I'll come. So brought Mags on the road with this, and we've been here ever since.
That's amazing.
It's been great.
Do you have any early memories from that first year that are suitable for sharing with our audience?
Yeah. I'll tell you this, the travel sucked. You know,
oh, that's right, because you're playing teams down in California.
Yeah,
that's right, I forgot.
In California, the only other Oregon team was Medford, and a couple times driving up the Grapevine, bus broke down. We're in hot.
Yeah.
We're at one of the fields one day, and we're in a chain link fence with no surrounding on us. It's 105 degrees out there, and the sun's beating on us. And so there was a girl that used to travel with me and said, hey, can you go get us some tarps? And they're like, okay, I will get some tarps, and we'll put it over the thing. Unfortunately, she got black tarps, and so it was really hot in the dugouts after that. So the travel was a little crazy, but it was fun. I mean, it was a good time. Jeff finally came back, and again, Mags and I pretty much did the lineup for him, and he just sat in the chair and was the guy.
All right.
So it was a good time. Yeah. So great players back then. See Bobby Kenny now just got a new job as a player development guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, he's with the Guardians now. He's been
nice.
with the Rays for a while. Got a promotion. He's in the dugout with them talking about pitching strategies and all that stuff. So, good for him. And, we've seen some guys here that are in the Hall of Fame, and more probably coming in the Hall of Fame, because there were some good teams back there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Not that we're not good right now.
Right.
But there were some really good players back then, too, that we had when we first started.
Well, it'll be fun. It'll be fun once the dust has settled on this season, and we talk about where you rank this year's team.
Absolutely.
It's been a lot of fun. Friends, come and join us tonight if you can. Game starts at 6 o'clock. Should be an amazing evening for baseball. We got Monday off, and then we start a 3-game series on Tuesday. Do you have anything else you wanted to add, friend?
One small item.
Okay.
Folks, this may be the birthday party for the Portland Pickles, but it's you that deserves some praise here, because without you, we don't exist. So happy birthday to you, our fans, as well.
Absolutely.
In the meantime,
go Pickles!
We're on the Cayman.
Well, hello once again, baseball fans and addicts, wherever you may be. It's time once again for Pickles Baseball. I'm going to interrupt my introduction real quick to let you know, out there throwing out the ceremonial first pitch tonight, none other than Ron the K-Man. Ron the K-Man, responsible for hanging K's out in left field. You will see him later this game. This evening, your reigning, defending, undisputed West Coast League champion Portland Pickles look to sweep the Marion Berries in the final game of this early season series. I'm Mike Chex, and I'm working alongside Gary, Malachi, Sierra, Sophia, Nathan, and Millen. And it's the return of the one and only Moose, Patrick Mushkat, to the press box. We're working along with many others, and we'll be bringing you all of the action tonight. and throughout the 2025 West Coast League season. Apparently, we're going to kick it down to Tyler Nelson for tonight's lineups.
Batting 6, and catcher Evan Holman, number 19. Playing third base, number 4, Andrew Moon. Designated to hit, number 6, Brecken Hadley. Playing second base, number 1, Brandon Stennett. Playing left field, number 3, Danny Whiteman. And the pitcher for the Marion Marys, number 28, Stephen Versprey. Are you ready to meet your Portland Pickles? Batting 1, playing center field, number 10, Jordan Lewis. Batting 2 and playing second base, number 7, Kyle McDaniel. Big Mac. Batting 3 and playing the hot corner, number 14, Tyler Harries. Designated to hit, number 36, Bryson Glasgow. Playing right field, number 23, Josh Schleichardt. Playing first base, number 26, Kevin Ferguson. Your left fielder, number 8, Kevin Smith. Your man behind the plate, number 20, Connor Stewart. Batting 9, the shortstop, number 4, Petey Soto Jr. Pitching tonight for your Pickles, number 63, Zach Dendecker. Let's go. At this time, we ask that if you are able to please.
That's tonight's starting lineup. We'll be back with our first pitch in just a moment.
Big man.
Well, if you go on Google and you type in who is the mayor of Northeast Portland, a picture of Paul Law spot up.
Everybody belongs here.
I've never felt so welcome, so seen, so embraced.
It's not your run-of-the-mill cookie-cutter city.
I love this city. I really do.
You know, every city has its challenges, but it's always trying its best.
City changes, and the folks of Portland, we change with it.
Portland is a city full of people who want to do better every single day.
If you're looking for a place where it feels like home, Portland is that place.
It really feels like we have each other's back.
And everybody shares things with each other.
It doesn't matter where you come from. Portland gives you a lot of room to be who you are.
Portland cares. Portland shows up.
I think it's the people that make Portland so different than other cities.
I wouldn't be where I am right now without the people of Portland.
I love this city.
I love this city.
I love Portland.
I love Portland so much.
I hope you do too.
I did not come to play. I came to dominate, 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 dominate. to dominate. Dominate. Dominate.
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Waste your time. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
While you're saying, doing it loud.
Welcome back, baseball friends. Your pitcher tonight for the Portland Pickles, number 63, Zach Decker. Young man from Orange Coast College. Thrown 3 innings so far, a 1-0 record, struck out 1. He's thrown those warm-up pitches to Connor Stewart, his battery mate. Defensively for your Pickles, Kevin Ferguson at first, Kyle McDaniel at second, Tyler Harries at third, Petey Soto Jr. at short, Kevin Smith, Jordan Lewis, and Josh Schleichardt, your outfielders from left to right. And for the Berries, leading off tonight, center fielder Anthony Cepeda. He's going to be followed by shortstop Liam O'Connor. Will Stickney plays right field and bats third. Left-handed Jake Dodge, the first baseman, batting cleanup tonight. Evan Holman, the catcher, in the 5 spot. He'll be followed by third baseman Andrew Moon. Brecken Hadley is the designated hitter and batting 7th tonight. Brandon Stinnett playing second base in the 8th spot. And rounding out the lineup for the Marion Berries, number 3, the left fielder, Danny Weidman. Stewart threw down to second base, which means the warm-up pitches are over for Den Decker. 96 degrees, your game time temperature, which seems about right because it is 114 here in the press box. Going to be a sweaty night of baseball. Then Decker comes set, his first pitch bunted. 0-1, 6:17 time of the first pitch tonight. Over under set for 2 hours and 46 minutes. 0-1, misses. 87, a little up and away. Evens the count at 1-1. Welcome to the chat, fam. Glad to have you all along this evening. Hope you're staying cool wherever it is that you are. The 1-1 pitch. Pop fly out to left field. Smith takes a couple steps back, makes the catch in the shade. P7 to put out. First Sunday night game of the season, and not even the entirety of the outfield covered by the shade of the trees beyond the fence area. Pretty much everybody but the outfielders in direct sunlight right now. Shortstop Liam O'Connor offers at the first pitch, misses. 89, 0-1. Wow, Tom Jones bragging at 76 here in St. Louis. Lucky. Also, I feel like we have this backward. 0-1 on the way, swung on and missed. So O'Connor behind in the count, 0-2. Captain Crunch checking in. Welcome, Marlene Glasgow. How you doing? Glad you could all be here tonight. Den Decker shakes off Stewart. Now has his sign. The 0-2, swung on, slow roller. Petey Soto Jr. charging to short, bare hands and throw to first in time. 6-3, the put out by Liam O'Connor.
Petey Soto Jr.
What a play by Petey at short. Pickles' defense has been on point this season. See that it is just a slow roller to the left-hand side of the mound. Throw comes over just in time for the out. 2 away for the Berries here in the top of the first. Will Stickney watches the first pitch sail in low at 88 ball 1. Debbie checking into the chat. Welcome, BFXP 63. Good to see Elijah Dobkins as well. Paul Smithson, how you doing? Den Decker with the 1-0 low. Gets away from Stewart to the backstop. 2-0. Matt checking in. Appreciate the play-by-play call. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you much. Enjoy the game tonight. Should be fun. Brent Kerr, welcome along. Was definitely a party here at Walker Stadium last night. A celebration here this evening as well. The 2-0. Check swing. Didn't go. Pitch misses low at 89. Ball 3. Stinkney taps home plate as he steps back in. The 3-0 in there at 89 for a strike. 3-1.
Come on, give us a swing.
Stickney's got an open stance. At the ready with the 3-1, swung on and missed. Den Decker living at the bottom of the zone right now. That one at 88. Count 3-2. Zach working from the first base side of the rubber, comes set. 3-2 on the way, swung on, bounced foul. Almost into the Pickles dugout. Tigerville Tim checking in, howdy. Is there cake? No, weirdly. You're right, I do feel like there should have been cake. Den Decker has his sign, 3-2, misses outside, ball 4. So Will Stickney works a walk. 1 on, 2 down. There's no cake, but Sierra brought in cookies the other day, so that was a nice treat. Stickney gets his lead over at first. First pitch to Jake Dodge, low and inside, ball 1. Nice grab by Stewart.
Everybody clap your hands.
Jenny B's making cake. You're on top of things. Well done. Check at first base by Den Decker and a throw over. Diving back into the, well, the sprinklers were on earlier. I was going to say it's really dry out there, but that's not entirely true. Again, a glance over from Zach. The 1-0. Low and inside. 2-0. Den Decker glances over his shoulder. Another throw. Ferguson applies the tag. Stickney back in safely. Zach is one of the taller pitchers that we have had. Time called over at first base. Not sure if Will jammed his fingers on the slide back into the base. Takes a moment to walk it out over there. Our field umpire, Matthew Degree, over there to check on him. Gabe Norbert calling balls and strikes this evening. Joe Intagliata checking in. Welcome, friend. Hope you're traveling safely. Another throw over to first. Not quite, but awful close. Awful close from like 140 feet away, or however far I am from first base. Oh, no, they got him. He stumbled. Soto Jr. over, tag applied. Toast. Caught stealing Will Stickney. That'll do it for the Marion Berries here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. To the bottom of the first we go. No score at Walker Stadium.
In this day and age, there's so much misinformation out there. Having a relationship with the viewer that is about truth and about accountability, that is more important now than ever before. So I was born here, grew up here, graduated from high school at 18 from Jesuit out there in Beaverton, then went off to college. But ever since I graduated, I always kind of thought in the back of my mind, maybe I'll come back to Portland, and this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Oh, check it out.
hosted by the legendary Mike Checks.
So, as you can see,
on the front of the party deck to access
Stickney sort of stumbled as he started to return to the bag. Pickles were able to take advantage. 1-3-6. How that was scored. That right there is Steven Verisbay. He's taking warm-up pitches for the Berries, throwing those warm-up pitches to his catcher, Evan Holman. Defensively for the Berries, Jake Dodge at first, Brandon Stinnett at second, Andrew Moon getting the nod at third tonight, Liam O'Connor, the shortstop, Danny Weidman, Anthony Cepeda, and Will Stickney, the outfielders from left to right. And for your Portland Pickles, center fielder Jordan Lewis leading it off tonight. He's going to be followed by the left-hander second baseman Kyle McDaniel. Tyler Harry's playing third and batting third tonight. Bryson Glasgow DHing, batting cleanup. Josh Schleichardt in the 5 spot. Kevin Ferguson hitting behind him. Kevin Smith, the left fielder, batting 7th. Catcher Connor Stewart bats 8th. And the lineup rounded out by Petey Soto Jr. Jordan Lewis for his first at-bat. On a tear to start the season, a .348 average. First pitch he sees, a little bit high, ball 1. Verisbay also working from the first base side of the rubber, the 1-0, swung on, popped up. First base side, it's the second baseman coming in and making the play, Brandon Stinnett, P4.
Coming to the plate for your Pickles, the second baseman, number
One away
7,
for your second baseman, Kyle McDaniel. For those of you that missed it last night, Kyle made an amazing play at second base, able to turn a double play on a line shot. Had to climb a ladder to stab the ball out of the sky and then got it over to Ferguson at first. First pitch he sees in there for a strike at 86. 0-1. Super Electric Records checking in. Zeppelin as well. Good to see you both. Welcome in. Verisbay with the 0-1 swung on, hit down the first baseline foul. Oh, and 2 on Kyle. Left-hander crowds the plate from the left-handed batter's box. The 0-2 low. Holman able to stop it. One and two on Kyle McDaniel. Oh, it's so good to have Moose back here in the press box. The 1-2 misses low at 86. Evens the count at 2-2. Shadows from the trees starting to creep in on the infield. Just touching the infield dirt behind shortstop. 2-2, swung on. Solid contact out to right field. That's going to get down and bounce over the wall for a ground rule double for Kyle McDaniel. Will Stickney started to give chase out and left. That ball was hit hard though, 102 on the exit velo. Bounced right over the wall. Out toward the Marion Berries bullpen in right. Pickles with a runner in scoring position. Tyler Harry's to the plate. Pitch on the way, misses high, ball 1. Well, Elijah, I think you misunderstood what I said, or I misspoke. He was batting .384, not .484. But that's all right. That helped. Look back to second, 1-0 to Harry's. Catches the outer part of the plate at 78 to even the count at 1-1. Maybe I misread it. Who knows? We'll figure it out later. McDaniel gets his lead at second. Draws a long stare before the 1-1 pitch comes in. Swung on, hit to the left side, foul. 1-2. Nope, you were right. 484. I misspoke. My bad. McDaniels with his 484 plus average leading at second base. 1-2 on the way. Fouled back into the netting.
Everybody clap your hands.
Camp stays 1-2. Designated hitter Bryson Glasgow on deck for Portland. You know who could figure out later? The historian intern. Well played. Well played. Bears Bay looks back at second. Now with the 1-2. Swung on. Bouncer to the aforementioned second base. Double clutch throw to first in time. 4-3 the put out. Advances Kyle McDaniel to third.
Up to bat for your Pickles, the designated hitter, number 36, Bryson Glasgow.
First run of the ball game, 90 feet away for Bryson Glasgow. Airspace set, pitch on the way. Off speed at 68, catches the zone, 0-1. That's right, Rick, batting 1,000 tonight. Steven has his sign from Holman. The 0-1. Fouled off toward the parking lot on the right side. Count 0-2 on Bryson. Bears Bay comes set. The 0-2 fouled off at the plate. So we'll reset and do it again. Glasgow knocking some of the dirt off the end of his bat. Back into the batter's box. The 0-2 again. Swung on, slow bouncer to third. Going back on the ball. Moon, long throw across. In time, 5-3. Nice play by the third baseman, and that'll do it. For the Pickles here in the first, no runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on. We are scoreless after one.
Make the switch.
When you move here, I feel like there is almost just a permission to do your thing.
So it's very easy to kind of find out who you are in terms of your identity as an artist or a performer.
I think that's what I see out here is people doing what they love.
Portland is a city for dreamers.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. Dominate.
Schedule a demo or a service appointment.
Welcome back, friends. Your middle infielders there as we fade out to section 207 down the third base line here at
Crunch
the
time
wall.
calls for Finest City Nuts, Portland's handcrafted specialty snacks.
That was the final warm-up pitch. You saw it come into second from Connor Stewart. That means we're going to see Jake Dodge, Evan Holman, and Andrew Moon for the Berries here in the second.
Up to bat for the Berries, number 19, Evan Holman.
First pitch to Dodge, swung on and missed. 0-1. Dodge one of 4 lefties in the lineup tonight. Evan Holman, as you know, a switch hitting catcher. 0-1 pitch, foul back. 0-2. Rick, don't jinx it, friend. We're all keeping our fingers crossed. Then Decker comes set, brings in the 0-2, just off the plate at 82. Dodge ready. 1-2. Popped up left side. Tyler Harry's coming in. Still coming in. Makes the play on the infield grass. P5, Jake Dodge retired. One away for the Marion Berries. The aforementioned switch-hitting catcher Evan Holman checks in. Holman batting right. First pitch he sees hits him. Hits him on the arm, so an HBP puts Evan Holman aboard. First free pass issued this game.
Let's rock today.
So Holman at first for third baseman Andrew Moon. Den Decker's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. One of the rare HBPs issued by Pickles pitchers. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up to an 87 mile an hour fastball on the lower inside corner. 0-2. Shadows from the trees continue to stretch into the infield now. Petey Soto Jr. being snuck up on. Throw over to first, back standing Evan Holman. The Marion Berries is a great team name. Let's be honest with one another. And that logo pops in purple, looks great. Den Decker with the 0-2, swung on, hit through the hole at short into left field. Holman moves down to second base. Andrew Moon aboard.
Comes down for the Berries with designated hitter, number 6, Brecken Hadley.
Marion Berries now with a runner in scoring position. Brecken Hadley, designated hitter. Zach has his sign from Connor Stewart. Look back to second. Pitch on the way. Low and inside. Nice stop by Connor. 1-0. Holman gets his lead out at second. Petey Soto Jr. holding him on. The 1-0. Outside ball 2. 2-0. You know, Jack, not only have they done a great job with branding, but we've had the lineups early. There has been great communication from their staff. They have been a pleasure to work with. Pitch misses. Throw down to second base. Holman back safely. 2-1. Florida man taking his dig at the Colorado Rockies, and, well, let's be honest, deserved. Den Decker's set. Looks back. 2-1. Inside ball 3. Starting to get a little bit dicey for Zach here in the top of the second. Runners get their leads. 3-1. Misses low, ball 4. Then Decker continues flirting with trouble. The second free pass he has issued this half inning. That will warrant a mound visit. Infielders coming in. Inning started with first baseman Jake Dodge popping out to Tyler Harries just inside fair territory. Evan Holman was then hit by a pitch. Andrew Moon singled sharply to left field. And then Brecken Hadley worked a walk. Bases full of berries. Listen, I don't want to do anybody's job for them, but for the berries, is the basket full? Like, is that what we've got? Holman at third, Moon at second, Hadley at first, Brandon Stinnant, second baseman. Moves a little dirt in the left-handed batter's box, now steps in. Den Decker set at the waist. First pitch of the AB in there for a strike at 86, center. 0-1. No, see, you're right, Florida man. Bases juiced, literally. I think that was probably the... Den Decker deals, swung on, slow roller to second. Only play is going to be at first. 4-3 the put out as Evan Holman comes in to score. Marion buries on the board early. Moon to third, Hadley to second. Stinnant out 4-3 on the fielder's choice. Does their closer earn a preserve? Look at y'all. Well played, Rick. 2 away, 1 in. Den Decker trying to limit the damage here. As is signed from Stewart. First pitch to Danny Weidman inside at 77, a little high. 1-0. Hadley walks out his lead at second. The 1-0, swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1-1. Moon a conservative lead at third. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 88, bottom of the zone, count now 1-2.
1-2.
Den Decker comes set. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. He got him. Perfect time for his first strikeout. That'll do it for the Berries. They do get 1 run across on 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 runners left. To the bottom of the second we go. 1-0 Berries.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today.
What pairs well with pickles? Gourmet sausages and franks from Zenner's Sausage Company, official sausage of the Portland Pickles. You can find Zenner's craft sausages at retailers such as New Seasons, Market of Choice, QFCs, and many other restaurants around town. Find out more at zenners.com.
Game on! Game on! Game on! Game on! Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, yeah. Bet on me, I got that high hand, tell them stop playing, wait, what you want, boy? Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me.
9 seasons. Yeah, 9 seasons. And what about 10 seasons of pickle baseball? Have you been a season ticket holder? 10 seasons?
Welcome back, friends. To the bottom of the second we go. There is Ron the K-Man. He who threw out the first pitch. Hung the first K up to end the top half of the second. Josh Schleichardt, Kevin Ferguson, and Kevin
Number
Smith.
23,
For your Pickles here in the second. Schleichardt having himself a heck of a season to start. Gets out of the way of the first pitch. It in there for a strike at 83, though. 0-1. There's Space 0-1. Swung on, hit hard to the left side. Andrew Moon got a glove on it, bobbled it, throw to first. Did get him. 5-3. Some groans from the Pickles faithful, but that was actually a heck of a play. Sharply hit to Moon. Knocked the ball down, was able to recover, and got the ball over to first in time.
Coming up to the plate for your Pickles, the first baseman, number 26, Kevin Ferguson.
Gary, are we challenging this? Okay. Oh, all right. From my vantage point, I couldn't see the coach had come out of the dugout. The tone pole was obscuring him. And so not knowing he was there, I saw our home plate umpire point to the field umpire, and I wasn't sure why. This makes more sense now. So Mag's conversation with Matthew Degree over. You see the throw to first, and well, did he tag him?
The license plate is CMW.
You see him come down there, but foot already crossed the bag. No, Mags was, whoa. Well, you know what? Our field umpire doesn't have video replay. I don't blame him for doubling down on the out call. That's what it's the call you made at the moment. But the fans in the stands who groaned about the call were right. First pitch missing. 1-0 to Kevin Ferguson. Mags just materialized. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Mags has mastered teleportation in the offseason, apparently. I mean, if y'all didn't see it and I didn't see it, I don't know how else to explain it. Steven with the 1-1. Roller to short. O'Connor has it. Throw to first. That one unquestionably in time, 6-3. Classic Mags. 2 away for your Pickles here at the bottom of the second inning. Left fielder Kevin Smith.
Number 8, Kevin Smith.
Smith steps in for his first AB. First pitch he sees. Over for a strike at 70. 0-1. Line in the 0-1 now. Swung on and missed. Smith behind in the count, 0-2. Tom Jones watched the clip today of Mags tossing the umpire. That was funny. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Hung on to by Evan Holman. Kevin Smith retired, and that'll do it for the Pickles in the second. No runs, hits, errors, or anyone left. We're through 2 frames here at the walk, which means it's time to chug pickle juice.
To the party deck. It's the pickle juice chugging contest out of our beverage vats. Presented by Straightaway Cocktails.
Wait, they're chugging the pickle juice out of the beverage bats? Oh, no. No, why would we be doing that?
It's too hot, you guys. My brain's not working. Count them down, Walker Stadium. They're going to chug. The winner gets to keep their beverage back. So 3, 2, 1, chug. Oh, Dave was on it fast. Dave likes pickle juice, too. Dave likes pickle juice a lot. Dave is the winner by a mile. Keep going, Spencer. We're proud of you. Keep it going for Spencer. And Dave, Haley, he maybe doesn't really want to finish her pickle juice back, but that's okay. It probably wasn't. Yeah, pickle juice. Keep it going for Dave, our winner, everybody.
All right, friends, new pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is Zachary Fetchel. Fetchel takes over for Zach Dendecker, who goes 2 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 run. That run was earned. Struck out a batter, walked 2, and hit 1. Fetchel from Texas Tech, a right-hander. Got a 1.80 ERA on the early season. Our apologies regarding the filming of the pickle juice drinking contest. We forgot the pop-up tent was down on the party deck. Our bad. We're just going to take that as an L as a production team. That's nobody's loss specifically. But I am going to say, that was a lot of pickle juice. Holy cow. So Fetchel will face the top of the lineup for the Berries. Anthony Cepeda, Liam O'Connor, and Will Stickney. Gabe Norbert out to dust the plate, and the audio mic that Malachi has this season was good enough that you could hear home plate being dusted. Cepeda 0 for 1. Popped out to Kevin Smith in left. CJ checking into the chat. If that's the first time you've been around this season, welcome in. Winding the pitch on the way. Swung on. Bouncer to second. McDaniel fields it cleanly. Tosses it over to Ferguson at first. 4-3 the put out. It was about as textbook as you could get.
Up down for the Berries, number 11, Liam O'Connor.
So Liam O'Connor. First pitch he sees from Fetchel. Hits that one hard out to left field. Bounces down in front of Kevin Smith. O'Connor with a 1-out single.
Up down for the Berries, number 18, Will Stickney.
Third straight inning the Berries have had base runners. O'Connor gets his lead at first. Will Stickney at the plate. Fetchel set. Pitch on the way, low and outside. Ball 1.
Pickles.
Shade from the trees covering the middle infield now here at Walker Stadium. I forget how different 6 o'clock games are. Throw over to first, diving back safely is O'Connor. One guy, Moose. One guy. That's, that's fair. The 1-0 on the way. Hit to short. Soto Jr. takes it to the bag himself. Throw over to first. Not in time. 6-3 fielder's choice puts Stickney aboard. Soto Jr. fielded it cleanly, ran it to second base himself. Fired the ball over to Kevin Ferguson and missed the target slightly. 2 away for Jake Dodge. Working with a runner on first and diving. Oh, picked him off. Will Stickney didn't quite get back in time. 1-3 the put out, and that'll do it for the Berries here in the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. To the bottom of the third we go. Berries still with a 1-0 lead.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community, with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Our video tellers are available on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased giveback. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Our unique pressure washing and hospital-grade disinfectant process eliminates 86% more mold and bacteria than traditional methods. From small events to large construction, our trained technicians and friendly staff ensure a pleasant and successful rental experience. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today. Willie Make It, clean, reliable, and committed to your needs.
Bold flavors and crispy perfection. Grab some.
Throw over to first base and toast, 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 toasty, toast, toast. Chat bringing it hard with the puns despite the heat. Would it be weird to say pickled him off? Picked that berry? We're workshopping it. It's game 3. We play him in 2 more series, Gary. There's going to be time for this to come back.
The man behind the plate, number 20.
To the bottom of the third. Connor Stewart, Petey Soto Jr., and Jordan Lewis. Airspace first pitch. Missing high and inside at 84. Ball 1. Whoa, Nathan Fetchel checking in. That's your brother on the mound. Glad you could join us, friend. Welcome in. Next pitch to Stewart. This is low at 71. 2-0. Kenny Clark with a small request. Get the bats going. I can appreciate that. 2-0 on its way. Popped up, left side. Anthony Moon into foul territory, back into fair territory, makes the catch. P5 put out. Looking out at the trees out in right field, it doesn't seem to be too much wind out there.
Petey Soto Jr.
Petey Soto Jr. for his first plate appearance tonight. First pitch he sees in there for a strike at 86. 0-1. And just a step into fair territory making the play. Hence the P5, not 5P in the scorebook. 0-1, swung on liner over the second baseman's head into right center field. It's going to be Anthony Cepeda getting the ball back into the infield. Single for Petey Soto Jr., and we go back to the top of the Pickles line.
Jordan Lewis.
Trisha Decker checking in. Hello, did Zach pitch? He did. He went 2 innings already and has been lifted. But a small tip from me to you, you can rewind the live YouTube broadcast and watch him pitch those innings. You don't have to wait for our broadcast to be over if you want to go check that out. Soto Jr. is lead at first. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Orlando Abram checking in. Howdy, friend. Welcome. Do you see Petey Soto Jr.'s single there? Airspace comes set. The 0-1. Bunt. fouled back, almost straight back. 0-2. No problem, friend. Glad you could join us tonight. Petey starts to elongate his lead over at first. Aerospace set the 0-2, swung on and missed. Jordan Lewis down on strikes. Second strikeout for the Berries.
Coming to the plate, your third baseman. Correction. Coming up to the plate, your second baseman, number 7, Kyle McDaniel.
Kyle McDaniel for his second AB. Hit a ground rule double his first time up. Runner goes, pitch outside. On the transfer, Holman couldn't get it to his throwing hand. Stolen base for Petey Soto Jr. Listen, I know this is going back a long time, Moose, but do you remember the movie Maverick? I feel like the "was that fast" dialogue would be great for a stolen base. Pitch misses away, ball 2, 2-0. Did I just date myself by making that? Yeah, I see the smile over. That's fine. That's fine. I'm ancient. That's all right. 2-0 the count on McDaniel. Fair space set. Look back, and again. The 2-0. High, ball 3. What do we got going on down the third base line? Oh, your pickle of the people. Even in 100+ degree weather, Dylan always down for a photo opportunity and a selfie to boot. You can't beat that smile, friends. The 3-0. That one in there at 82. 3-1. Mr. 500. Oh, y'all are great. Soto Jr. leading off second, probably happy to be there since it's in the shade. 3-1, misses ball 4. So McDaniel works a walk. Pickles in business here in the bottom of the third. Soto Jr. on at second, McDaniel at first. That brings up your third baseman, Tyler Harries. Well, Florida man, I appreciate those kind words, friend. Tyler Harries 0 for 1. Chance to put the Pickles on the board here in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Bears Bay catches the outer part of the plate for a strike. It's 78, 0-1. Broseph Nurkic, welcome. Man, it's good to see so many old friends hopping into the chat here. Welcome. Yeah. The 0-1. Hit down the third base line, that stays fair. Hit the bag at third, apparently, for the final out. 5 unassisted. And that'll do it for Portland here in the third. Friends, we are a third of the way through this ball game. 1-0. Marion.
Coin 6 is all about keeping you informed. Now, the all-new Coin Plus streaming app is your way of staying more connected than ever. Watch live newscasts.
Why the governor today held a news conference.
Or the stories you want to see on demand, anytime. Just go to the channel store and search Coin Plus.
We've got you covered.
It is fantastic. The Coin Plus app is free on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased give back. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
So I've been doing journalism for about 20 years. I loved it in high school. I studied journalism. I actually remember coming down here to Coin, following Jeff around and trying to learn what I could.
I remember you in high school,
Yeah.
you know, doing a job shadow with me here.
Yeah.
But I just remember your passion, and I remember thinking that little guy's gonna make it, you know, and so great to have you here.
For me, reporting is really about finding the heart of that story, about finding that truth.
Brine fried chicken.
Welcome back,
fries,
friends.
Onion rings, pretzels, hot wings. Perfect.
Okay, he did step on third. I thought maybe he'd hopped over it, but appreciate the replay nonetheless.
Salt and vinegar martinis and more.
Friends, Gary has successfully captained this ship to the top of the fourth inning. Your Pickles trail 1-0. Jake Dodge, Evan Holman, and Andrew Moon for the Berries. While we have a moment, let's check out Dylan being silly down the third baseline while I give you the West Coast League scores. The following 4 games are final. In Kamloops, the North Paws lost to the Falcons 9-3. In Edmonton, the Riverhawks fall to the Bells 9-2. Their game last night, by the way, went 18 innings. The Night Owls of Nanaimo fell to Wenatchee 10-3 at home, and the Harbor Cats beat the Port Angeles Lefties 6-1 in Victoria. All those games final. We'll get to the live ones in a moment. First pitch low and away. Ball 1. In Bend, the Elks shutting out the Corvallis Knights 2-0 top 9. Fetchel with the 1-0, swung on, fouled off to the left. Evens the count at 1-1. The Yakima Valley Pippins and Cowlitz Black Bears scoreless in Yakima Valley in the bottom of the 7th. Same score in Walla Walla, the Sweets hosting the Raptors. That game top 5, and friends, you're caught up on the West Coast League scores. Yay me. The 1-1. Fouled off at home plate, 1-2. Welcome in, Brandon. Glad to have you along. At the rate we're going, it's probably going to be another 2 innings before the shadows from the trees cover the entirety of the infield. Though this game is humming. The 1-2, low and outside. Gives the count at 2-2. Oh, Brandon Martin, friends with Mags. I'm glad you could check out the broadcast, friend. Should be some good games coming up this week. 2-2 called, strike 3. Jake Dodge down on strikes. I've got that as Zachary Fetchel's first strikeout. So Ron the K-Man gonna hang the second K out in left. OKC with a 21-point lead with 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter per Florida Man. For those of you keeping track of that game as well, Evan Holman. Whoa, and Dylan is surrounded by young sports players. Are they baseball players? I'm going to guess yes. Could be soccer. Though I'm going to guess with number 17, 22, probably baseball. I hope they're all going out to play catch in left field. Fetchel's first pitch this AB misses barely at 76. 1-0. Fetchel lets out a side, brings in the 1-0, swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1-1. Most of the middle infield covered in shadows now. Oh, and that's crept all the way over to first base. Hadn't noticed that part. If you're playing third, though, sorry. 1-1 fouled off. Or if you're catching or umpiring. Any gloves in that gaggle? You know what? I didn't see any. Good point, Alan. 1-2 the count on Evan Holman. Hit by a pitch. Scored the only run back in the 2nd. Fetchel into his motion. The 1-2. Fouled off. Jody Rojas checking in. Glad you can join us. Holman in the 2nd, hit by a pitch. Scored on a fielder's choice with Brandon Stinnett. The 1-2 again, in there, 81 on the gun, strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts for Zachary Fetchel. So Ron the K-Man getting a little bit of work here in the top of the fourth. 2 away for the third baseman, Andrew Moon. Winding the pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Frozen berries. Oh, man. You know, you're right. Y'all are doing a great job. There were a lot of opportunities that I apparently did not think about in advance of this series. My bad. 1-0, swung on, hit out to right field, giving chase. Josh Schleichardt. Fair ball, and I don't think he knows it's a fair ball. The throw home, not going to be in time. Fans asking for a ground rule double. Schleichardt unaware the ball was live. Folks are... We've got our infield umpire staring down the line. We have... Kevin Ferguson was staring down the line. Mags did not materialize mysteriously. He walked from the dugout this time.
Yeah, Mags, tell him it's a ground rule double.
I'm going to guess that Mag... Sorry, friends, that microphone that Malachi's got is almost good enough that I was almost able to hear that conversation. So the official ruling on the field is an inside the park home run.
Up to after the Berries, number 6, Brian Hadley.
Alrighty then. So Moon 2 for 2. That brings up Brecken Hadley, designated hitting tonight. First pitch bouncer up the third baseline, bounces itself into foul territory.
Good call.
0-1. The chat not happy about the home run call or lack of ground rule double call either. A 1 pitch on the way, swung on, popped up left side. Will it stay in play? It will not. Will anybody over there catch it? Also no.
Fans, did you almost just get hit by a foul ball? You don't want to keep the ball. Head on down to the merch tent and swap it out with a prize from our friends at Adventist Health.
0-2 the count on Brecken Hadley. Worked a walk back in the second. Pitch on the way, misses, ball 1. Well, chat fam, not going to argue that point. Wind in the 1-2. Swung on that one, hit sharply out to right field. Right to Schleichardt, but on a bounce. So Hadley aboard for the second time tonight, this time with a base hit.
Up back to the Berries, number 1, Brandon Stinnett.
Still 2 away. Brandon Stinnett, second baseman, due up. New baseballs delivered to our home plate umpire as Stinnett steps in the left-handed batter's box. Fetchel has his sign, pitch on the way. Check swing, didn't go, pitch missing away at 90, ball 1. Well, the inning has gone on long enough now that at least Zachary is mostly in the shade out on the bump. Still casting a slight shadow, but much better than previous innings. 1-0 on the way. This is high, ball 2. 2-0. Hadley gets his lead over at first, held on by Ferguson, who receives the pickoff throw from Fetchel. Hadley back safely. Jennifer Fitzgerald just wants the next out, and I don't blame you, friend. Fetchel set. 2-0. Off the plate at 89, ball 3.
I know that human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
So Stinnett ahead in the count, 3-0, 1 run in. Hadley over at first. 3-0, high and outside, ball 4. So Stinnett with a 2-out walk. First free pass that Zachary Fetchel has yielded. Hadley down to second on the walk. And a mound visit for Portland. Entire to the infield coming in, which is probably specifically nice for Tyler Harries, who's been standing in the sun pretty much this entire inning. And let's not forget our friend Connor Stewart behind the dish. Still going to be a while before he sees any relief. Meeting on the mound breaks up. Stewart the last to leave the party. Dylan down at the Pickles dugout now. Trying to spread goodwill, cheer the team on. Help the umpires know where a foul ball lands. Fetchel looks back at second. His first pitch, this AB. Swung on, popped up, center field. Jordan Lewis moves a few steps, settles under it, makes the play. F8 to put out, and that does it. But the Berries pick up another run. To the bottom of the fourth we go, 2-0.
Are you kidding? Who's in charge of snacks this week?
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Wasting your time. 'Cause it's a beautiful day now. Ready to rise and shine.
Okay, 7 days a week. The next time building project, think extra plywood.
Jordan Lewis with the nice play on the fly ball there to end the top half of this frame, but we find ourselves in the bottom of the fourth. For the Pickles, it'll be Bryson Glasgow, Josh Schleichardt, and Kevin Ferguson.
Coming up to the plate for your Pickles, the designated hitter, number 36, Bryson Glasgow.
Glasgow 0 for 1 in the game so far. Watch its first pitch sail in at the top of the zone at 83. 0-1. Hit and runs are not a felony at the walk. Go Pickles. That's well played. That's funny. Swung on, hit to the right side, into right field for the base hit. Bryson Glasgow leading off the bottom of the fourth, getting aboard.
Coming up to the plate for your Pickles, the right fielder, number 23, Josh Schleichardt.
Tying run at the plate in the form of Josh Schleichardt. And we know this young man has the power to tie it up. Ferris Bay's pitch swung on and missed. Out in front of a 77-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch, 0-1. Former Pickle Kyle Manzardo is up for DH in the American League All-Star Game. Make sure you get out and vote for him. I believe you're allowed to cast 5 votes a day. Runner goes 0-1 in the dirt. Throw down to second base on the third base side, and sliding into the bag safely is Bryson Glasgow. Credit the young man with a steal. Got a good jump on the pitch. Honestly, not a bad throw from Holman. It was on the third base side of the bag. But again, Glasgow with a pretty good jump. So runner in scoring position now for Schleichardt. The 1-1 inside. It sounded like it hit him. It did. So Schleichardt gets aboard via an HBP. Runners now on first and second. Nobody out.
26, Kevin Ferguson.
Third time Schleichardt has been hit this season. Glasgow still out at second. Schleichardt now aboard at first for your first baseman, Kevin Ferguson. Oh, 5 votes each email address. That's important to know. Bunt being shown. Pulled back. Pitch missing low at 77, 1-0. Information obtained. Jake Dodge crashing in on the right side of the infield. Brandon Stinnant looking to rotate and cover over at first. Marispe comes set. Looks back before the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. Paul Smithson would like them to stop hitting Josh Schleichardt. I don't blame you. Same, friend. Same. Now that we're at 7:20 in the evening, the infield looks normal with the outfield shadows cast across it. Bunt down the third base line. Couldn't quite stay fair. Nice move by Ferguson there. So we will reset.
Are you guys thirsty?
Glasgow back to second. Schleichardt back to first. Ferguson now working against a 1-2 count.
As well as the original pickle shot. Drinks coming to you soon.
Marispe comes set. Looks back. The 1-2. Popped foul over our heads.
Heads up.
So we'll do it again with the same count, 1-2. Glasgow walks out his lead at second. Not actively being held on, although I say that, and Stinnett comes creeping in. Swung on and missed by Ferguson. He's down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Third strikeout for Steven Marispe.
Coming up to the plate, number 37, Case Naone.
Case Naone pinch hitting for Kevin Smith. Smith struck out in his only plate appearance in the second. Case Naone, number 37, for his first at-bat this game. Marispe looks back. Pitch on the way. Off speed, a little high at 68. 1-0. Victini 2K11 checking in. Oh, you made it out to the park for last night's game? Friend, that was a party. Oh, man. The 1-0 in there at 82. Count 1-1 on what I'm guessing is destined to be the Pickles left fielder going forward. Marispe set. Looks. Programming note, friends, we are not going to commercial break at the end of this frame. We're going to show you silliness that's happening here at the stadium. The 1-0. In there at 77. Evens the count, 1-1. Dizzy bat coming up at the end of this frame. Hopefully after a little more Pickles offense. Verispe with the 1-1, swung on left side, shortstop has it. Throw to first in time by Liam O'Connor. 6-3 does it for the Pickles here in the fourth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Friends, we're going to kick it down to Jeremiah Coughlin for tonight's Dizzy Bat.
Yeah, we got Dizzy Bat, people. We got Jason, we got Jack, he's got a name tag on, and Logan's in the black shirt. Questionable choice for the Heat, but all right, head on the bat on the ground. You're going to run towards Dylan this way. See Dylan down there? Logan, you got it? You look a little confused. Okay, count them down. 3, 2, 1, spin. 1, 2. You got to spin faster, Jason. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go. Oh, you're done. Logan! Logan's got the kombucha. Jack and Jason know each other a lot better now after that one. That was a good one. Give it over Dylan T. Pickle holding that kombucha. And that's how you play Dizzy Bat.
I do feel like that is how you play Dizzy Bat, especially here at Walker Stadium. To the top of the fifth we go, and to the top of the Berries lineup we go. Anthony Cepeda, Liam O'Connor, and Will Stickney. For the uninitiated, I'm Mike Jackson. Tonight I'm working alongside Gary, Malachi, Sierra, Sophia, Nathan, Millen, and Patrick Mascot, along with many others, and we will be bringing you all the action the rest of this game and all throughout the 2025 West Coast League season. For the Berries, 2 runs on 4 hits and no errors for your Portland Pickles. No runs on 3 base hits and no errors.
Up draft for the Berries on 30, Anthony Cepeda.
Center fielder Anthony Cepeda checking in. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch this frame in there for a strike at 82. 0-1. Fetchel has his sign. 0-1 misses low. 1-1. Temperature is definitely broken here at the stadium, as are most of us. Wind and the 1-1 on the way. Swung on and missed. The count 1-2. Lights just turned on out in the outfield. Fetchel into his motion. Pitch on the way. Fought off foul to the left side. Count will stay at 1-2. Still a sliver of sunlight peeking through up the third base line. A little in on the infield grass from the bag. Everywhere else mostly in shade. The 1-2. That one to third. Harry's has it. Long throw across in time. 5-3. Anthony Cepeda down.
Up back for the Berries, number 11, Liam O'Connor.
1 away for the Berries, Liam O'Connor. 1 for 2 tonight, singled his last time up. Joel's pitch. Misses away at 90, ball 1. Yeah, Tom, they're still playing basketball, also still playing hockey. Excited I get to see game 3 of the Stanley Cup final tomorrow night. That pitch fouled off to the left. Evens the count at 1-1. Fetchel has his sign from Stewart. With the 1-1 now. Catch is part of the plate. At 78, 1-2. Zachary's 1-2 away and high. 2-2. Bobby Mann checking in. Glad you could join us tonight, Fred. Not gonna lie, at first pitch, it was a little hot here. Slowly burning off into a wonderful evening. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up to a 91-mile-an-hour fastball in the upper corner of the strike zone. Liam O'Connor strikes out.
Coming up to the plate for the Arizona 18, Will Stickney.
Third strikeout for Fetchel. Two down here in the top of the fifth. Pitch on the way in there for a strike, 0-1. Pace of the game seems to have slowed from when it first started. Aimlessly plodding along. Goal, of course, 9 innings. The 0-1 in there for a strike, 0-2. We'll get there eventually. Fetchel finds his spot on the mound. Looks like he now has his sign from Stewart. The 0-2 on the way, swung on, bouncer to short. Soto Jr. had to go back on the ball, throw to first.
No.
Was apparently not in time. Infield single for Will Stickney.
Get out of here, Max. That was bullshit.
Mags is not happy. Our field umpire, Matthew Degree, getting his steps in today. And has some parting words for Mags as Mags heads back to the dugout. I'm going to guess that went over well. Oh, man. You know what, friends? You make the call at home. But what it doesn't change is what is currently going on the field outside of this press box. Runner on first, 2 down. Pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. 1-0. Yeah, that's right. Whoever's sitting closest to the mic also very not happy with that call. Fetchel's 1-0, swung on and missed. 90 miles an hour top of the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. No, Mags didn't get tossed. I just don't think he got the final word in this time. Throw over to first. Back in time is Will Stickney. Unlike when he made it to first. I'm sorry. That was editorializing. Cheap shot. I'm bad. Whoever. We'll have Malachi take that out before he posts it to the internet. Nobody will notice. 1-1 on the way. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Oh, man, I love this game. Stickney gets his lead at first. Fetchel now with the 2-1. Swung on, bouncer on the infield. Fetchel gets it on a hop, underhands to Ferguson. No question about that one, 1-3. And your Pickles get out of the top of the 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit supposedly, no errors, and 1 runner left on. To the bottom of the 5th we go, still 2-0. Marion.
Buddy. We heal hearts so they can love more. We heal bones so they can move more. And we heal brains so they can imagine more. Because every single person we serve was made for so much more. And we were made for a purpose such as this, to inspire health, wholeness, and hope, to help everyone we reach all the mores they were made for. Adventist Health, made for more.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate.
Tank's full, game on. Nice work, that saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Waste your time. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
Norbert, our home plate umpire, and Mags were having a discussion. I thought Norbert was following him to the dugout to continue the discussion, but he just came to get some water, as well he should. Pleased to be staying hydrated out there.
Number 4, Petey Soto Jr.
Number 4 on his back, number 1 in your heart, at least the hearts of the press box, that is. Petey Soto Jr. to lead us off here in the bottom of the 5th. Offers at the first pitch, misses 0-1. Bias? What bias? Appreciate you, friends. The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice stop by Holman, 1-1. Malachi, do you need some food, friend? You bet. 1-1 pitch fouled at the plate. Count goes to 1-2.
Pickles!
Soto Jr. at the ready. Verispace 1-2, swung on and missed. Soto Jr. down on strikes, leading off the bottom of the 5th. 4th strikeout for Verispace.
Coming out to the plate for your report, Pickles. The center fielder, number 10, Jordan Lewis.
Back to the top of the lineup we go. Jordan Lewis, center fielder. PDX. Oh, let's see, that's good. First pitch, this AB. Called strike at 84. 0-1. Well, thankfully, everybody playing out on the baseball diamond in the shade now. 0-1 on the way, swung on, launched out to left center at the wall, off the top of the wall, the Planned Parenthood banner. Checking in with a stand-up double, your center fielder, Jordan Lewis.
On the pound. Coming up to the plate, your second baseman, number 7, Kyle McDaniel.
90 miles an hour off the bat, caught the top of the Planned Parenthood banner out in left. Park just kept it in. So a runner in scoring position, tying run at the plate. One out here, bottom 5, pitch on the way, fouled off. Left side, 0-1. PNW Custom checking in. Welcome aboard, friend. Verispace. Verispace? Sorry. Throw down to third. Toast. Toast, toast, toast. Toasty, toast, toast. Jordan Lewis trying to swipe third. He was thrown out. Verispace. Apologies. One and one the count on Kyle McDaniel. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 2. 2 and 1. Also, welcome in, Allison. Glad to have you along. Stinnett playing just on the outfield grass at second. McDaniel back into the left-handed batter's box. Only lefty in the starting lineup for Portland tonight. 2-1. Fouled off the first base side. Evens up the count at 2 and 2. We're getting set up for the Dylan versus Dave's hot chicken race at the end of this frame. That pitch missing away, ball 3. Verespi. Verespi. Wow, I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. Thanks, friend. Verespi. 3-2. Inside out swing, out to left field. Is it going to drop in? No. No, it does not.
Everybody clap your hands.
Verespi. All right. Well, I'm sorry I destroyed that for multiple innings before we got that handled. I'm still in preseason form, friends. That's where we're at. 3-2 the count, 2 down. McDaniel at the ready, pitch on the way, low, ball 4. Verespi issuing the walk.
Coming to the plate, number 14, your third baseman, Tyler Harris.
1 on, 2 down, Tyler Harris. Like the ESPYs, yeah. Verespi. Pitch missing away, ball 1. Man, now I'm going to overthink this and destroy that name even more. Well, curses. Oh, it's warm here. McDaniel gets his lead over at first. Verespi comes set. The 1-0, fouled back. Evens the count at 1-1. Also, can we just point out, I'm screwing up Steven's name, and I got Arujo Waiao correct enough that nobody corrected us. I'll take that for the W. I'm sorry, I'm legitimately not making fun of this. I would like to get this right. 1-1 on the way, swung on, hit out to center field. Coming in and able to make the snag, Anthony Cepeda, L8 to put out. Tyler Harris retired, and that does it for the Pickles here in the 5th inning. To the right field corner we go for the Dylan versus Dave's hot chicken race. Barry's lead 2-0.
What's going on over there?
Oh, we got Mario in the chicken outfit, and they're gonna race Dylan and try not to get heat stroke. Count them down, Walker Stadium. 3, 2, 1, race, go! Dylan's so fast.
And they're off. Dylan staking himself to the early lead as he passes under the Lardo banner. Dave's hot chicken not looking so hot right now. Dylan with a more banner lead than I can count in a short amount of time. Dylan's going to win this by slightly less than half the distance that they ran together. I just heard Malachi ask, where is the chicken? That's not a good sign.
With the windows up, when the temp goes up to the mid-80s.
Oh, it is silly, silly, silly in here.
Though, we do have a lost and found, I guess it's an earring. It's a tiny dinosaur earring. It looks like maybe a Brachiosaurus, some sort of long, or maybe it's a T-Rex. And it's a tiny orange dinosaur earring. If you've lost your tiny dinosaur earring, come to the party deck to claim it. I'm showing it to all of you, but you can't see it because it's just the tiniest little dinosaur. Maybe a T-Rex. It was found in the right field berm, if that helps. So,
Zachary Fetchel getting his warm-up pitches in here as we are about to embark on the top of the 6th.
Coming up to the Berries. Number 19, Marion.
Evan Holman, Andrew Moon, and Brecken Hadley for the Berries. Sun still hanging out just over the tips of the trees out in left field. Fetchel, first pitch of the 6th, inside out swing, fouls it off to the right side. 0-1. Fetchel with the 0-1, fouled off this time to the other side. 0-2 on Holman. Holman hit by a pitch, scored in the 2nd. Struck out looking his last time up, and that was against Zachary Fetchel, who's out on the mound now. Haley checking in, go Berries. 0-2 on the way, misses low and away. 91 on the gun, 1-2. Fetchel shakes off Stewart once. Has the sign he wants now. 1-2. Swung on, fouled toward the Pickles dugout again.
3 baseballs, please.
1-2. You can hear our home plate umpire requesting more baseballs. Holman ready. Fetchel with the 1-2. Curveball fouled off at 82. So the count stays the same. Fetchel back up on the bump. Holman back into the right-handed batter's box. 1-2 on the way again. Popped up right side. Will it stay in play? It will not. Will anybody catch it? No, they won't. Thankfully, that landed far away from a dugout full of baseball players with baseball gloves. Otherwise, there might be something to make fun of there. 1-2 again. I love that the Willie Make It banners are on the outside of the visiting dugout. I am so easily entertained. Fetchel into his wind, the 1-2 again. Swung on this one, hit up the middle, and nice play by McDaniel. Throw to first, not going to be in time. Did a great job getting the glove on it. Infield single for Evan Holman. McDaniel running away from first and towards center field to get the glove on that one. Was successful in doing so, and a jump throw across his body to first didn't quite make it there in time. 1 on, nobody down for Andrew Moon. Fetchel set. Pitch on the way, bunt shown, pulled back. Pitch misses low at 82. 1-0. Here you go again. You can see McDaniel's having to go all the way into the outfield grass to grab that. Did a heck of a job getting his glove to it. Throw over to first base, diving back safely is Evan Holman. I'm not saying that on the feed, Alan, but that's hilarious. Holman gets his lead at first. The 1-0, bunt shown, pulled back. Ball gets away from Connor Stewart on the third base side. Holman decides to just hang out at first. Two 2-0 the count on Moon. Holman the slightly shorter lead at first. Pitch on the way, bunt shown. bunted, hit the batter as he was leaving the batter's box. Foul ball, count 2-2. Okay, Jack, that's funny. Keep showing bunt, and Mags is going to try and recruit him between innings. That's good. That's quality chat content right there. Y'all are on fire. Fetchel set, throws over to first. Ferguson couldn't get it as Holman was diving back in as the throw came in. So Holman at second, E1.
Everybody clap your hands.
So runner in scoring position, nobody out for the Berries. Andrew Moon about to check back in. 2-1 count on him. Brecken Hadley, designated hitter, on deck. Andrew Moon had the inside the park home run question mark earlier. Look back at second, 2-1 on the way. In there for a strike. Had the bunt on, pulled it back, but the pitch was pretty much middle. 2-2. Holman will lead at second. Not a large one, held on by Soto Jr. That pitch swung on, missed, fouled off the plate, and held on to by Connor Stewart. Andrew Moon strikes out. Strikeout number 5 for Pickles pitchers overall. The 4th for Fetchel. One away here in the top of the 6th. Left-handed Brecken Hadley at the plate. First pitch he sees, swung on and missed. Bottom dropped out of that pitch, 84 miles an hour on the gun, 0-1. Moon establishes that lead at second. Warrants a look and a second. Now the 0-1. Swung on, hit to Petey Soto Jr. He's got it, spins, throws to first in time. Evan Holman advances to third on the 6-3 putout. Two away for the Berries. Pickles need to keep Marion off the board. Already have staked themselves to a 2-0 lead as Brandon Stinnett checks in. Pitch on the way, swung on, fouled off the left tone pole. 0-1.
Give me my money.
Fetchel has his sign from Stewart now. Holds before bringing in the 0-1. In there for a strike at 91.
All right, Walker Stadium.
0-2. The only thing I like more than a foul ball ringing off the tone poles is a foul ball off the press box roof. Line in the 0-2 on the way from Fetchel. Misses low and away at 92. Ball one. One-two on the way. Swung on, ripped down the first base line, but just foul. The tone pole is A flat. You could tell that over the broadcast, Rick? That's amazing. I love that knowledge. I'm going to share that with Gary here in just a minute. Winding though. 1-2 on the way. Called strike 3. Brandon Stinnett down on strikes. 5th strikeout for Zachary Fetchel. 6 for Pickles pitchers overall, and that'll do it here at the top of the 6th. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on. To the bottom of the sixth we go. Pickles still trail 2-0.
In this day and age, there's so much misinformation out there. Having a relationship with the viewer that is about truth and about accountability, that is more important now than ever before. So I was born here, grew up here, graduated from high school at 18 from Jesuit out there in Beaverton, then went off to college. But ever since I graduated, I always kind of thought in the back of my mind, maybe I'll come back to Portland, and this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Beat the summer heat with Cornell's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, official partner of the Portland Pickles.
We got 3 outs.
I'm sorry, did I miss the fact that we're back?
3 outs.
I'm over here eating a hot dog, reading about how Rick's telling us that the arena foghorn goal tone is D flat. I am mesmerized by this. This is amazing information.
Designated hitter, number 36, Bryson Glasgow.
Bryson Glasgow, Josh Schleichardt, and Kevin Ferguson. Stephen Verespi on the mound. Pitch on the way. This is a little high at 83. Ball one.
Let's go, Pickles. Let's go, Pickles.
Glasgow 1 for 2. Swung on, bouncer to third. Played on a high hop by Andrew Moon. Throw to first in time. Nice play over there by Moon.
Coming up to the
Johnny Soto checking in, giving a shout out to Petey Soto Jr. when he goes up. Could you call him Super Petey, his big brother? You know what? Not only will I do that on the broadcast, I will ask JJ if he will go downstairs and tell the public address announcer to do that as well. Give me just a moment. First pitch, this AB in there for a strike, 0-1. So JJ, apparently Petey Soto Jr.'s brother is in the chat and would like him to be announced as Super Petey, his next at-bat. Would you mind letting Tyler know? Appreciate that. Swung on, inside-out swing popped up to the right side, drifting back and making the play, Brandon Stinnant. P4 the putout.
Coming up to the plate, number 26, your first baseman, Kevin Ferguson.
2 away for Kevin Ferguson. Kevin 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch he sees this at bat inside, ball one. Verespi has pitched an amazing ball game, has limited Portland to 4 hits. Goes into his wind, the 1-0, swung on. Hit into center field. The question is, will it get down? It will not. Cepeda comes charging in. L8 the putout, and that ends the half inning quickly for your Pickles. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Friends, we're 2/3 of the way through the ball game. Still Marion 2, Pickles nothing.
When you move here, I feel like there is almost just a permission to do your thing.
So it's very easy to kind of find out who you are in terms of your identity as an artist or a performer.
I think that's what I see out here is people doing what they love.
Portland is a city for dreamers.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate.
Game on!
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today.
Welcome back, friends. New Pickles pitcher on the mound, number 32, Artie Kligman.
Now pitching for your
The young man right-hander from
Number
Sacramento
32,
State just
Artie
got here
Kligman.
today. He takes over for Zachary Fetchel, who goes 4 innings, gives up 5 hits, 1 run. That run was earned. He did strike out 5 along the way. Only surrendered 1 walk, did not hit a batter.
I like that bridge. He's on. You can let it run.
Kligman on to face Danny Weidman, Anthony Cepeda, and Liam O'Connor.
Bounce back number 3, Danny White.
Connor Stewart makes his way back to home plate, and we are ready to go here in the top of the 7th. Kligman's first pitch fouled off to the right.
Yep.
Might be parking lot bound. 0-1. Left fielder Weidman 0 for 2 tonight. Kligman stares in. His 0-1. Swung on, fouled off. Runs to the count 0-2. Debbie looking for 3 strikeouts this frame. That would be spectacular. Alan Eckert, family input is the content I'm here for. Not gonna lie, same. Kligman comes set with the 0-2. Popped up right side, foul. The ball carefully lands on the ground, no one or no baseball glove anywhere nearby. 0-2. Pitch on the way, low and away, ball 1.
Pickles.
Looks like there's a party on the party deck tonight. That looks fun. We should go down and join, Malachi. What do you say? We'll blow this joint, go down, hang out on the party deck. 1-2 fouled back, almost over the net.
We got 50-50 raffle tickets going around if you're interested in taking home half the pie.
1-2 the count. Weidman ready. Pitch on the way. You know, it's been a long day here at Walker Stadium as that pitch misses at 77. 2-2. It's warm out. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Danny Weidman down on strikes. Artie Kligman strikes out the first batter that he faces. 1 away.
Number 30, Anthony Cepeda.
Well, Debbie, Ari is a third of the way from making your wish come true on that one. 1 away, but back to the top of the Berries lineup, Anthony Cepeda. Puts the first pitch fouled off to the left. 0-1. Kligman arm dangling as he stares in for the sign. Now the 0-1. Fouled off to the left again. How's the heat out there? I'm scared to go outside. Well, Pickle Griff, it's
hundreds of dollars.
It's ebbed off by about 5, maybe 8 degrees. So, you know, it's only 91 as opposed to 98 like it was earlier. 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Kligman has it. Jogs halfway over to first. Underhands to Ferguson. 1-3 the putout. I know it's not a strikeout, Debbie, but hopefully that'll suffice. We're looking for 3 up, 3 down here. Maybe should have checked the West Coast League scores this inning. Maybe I'll try and remember the top of the 8th. Kligman comes set. First pitch to O'Connor. Crosses the plate for a strike at 79. 0-1. Ari doesn't waste much time. Brings in the 0-1. Slapped to third. Harries has it. Over to first in time. 5-3, and that'll do it for the Berries in the 7th. Fans, it's time to stretch. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Still 2-0 Marion.
What pairs well with pickles? Gourmet sausages and franks from Zenner's Sausage Company, official sausage of the Portland Pickles. You can find Zenner's craft sausages at retailers such as New Seasons, Market of Choice, QFCs, and many other restaurants around town. Find out more at zenners.com.
Game on!
Game on!
Game on! Game on!
Bet it all on me. Bet it all on me. Yeah, bet on me. I got that high hand. Tell them stop playing. Wait, bet it all on me. Bet it all on me.
As you can see, the sun taking its recess from the trees out in left field. New pitcher on the mound for the Berries, number 31, Alexander Chavez. Left-hander from Loyola Marymount.
The Berries, Alexander Chavez.
Chavez on to face Case Naone, Connor Stewart, and Petey Soto Jr. For the Berries, 2 runs on 6 base hits and no errors for your Portland Pickles. No runs on 4 base hits and 1 error.
Coming to the plate for your Pickles, number 37, Case Naone.
Captain Crunch asking about oat milk. Not gonna lie, friend, I love oat milk, and your description about it tasting like the milk after you eat your cereal out of it is true, and it's great in iced coffee. All of those things are accurate. Chavez, first pitch of the... Chavez's first pitch of the ball game glances off Case Naone's helmet.
Catcher, number 20, Connor Stewart.
So 1 on for Connor Stewart. Chavez takes over for Verespi, who goes 6 innings, scatters 4 hits, does not give up a run, strikes 4 out while walking 2 and hitting 1. An absolute amazing performance by the young man. Tip of the cap. 1-0 on Connor. Chavez deals. Bunt shown, fouled off at the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. No game for us tomorrow night, friends. Go watch Game 3 of the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. We'll be back Tuesday night. 1-1 on the way. High ball 2. 2-1. We will return to the non-Sunday start time of 7 o'clock Tuesday night. Join us, won't we? The 2-1. Misses inside at 89, 3 and 1. Can we chill on the bunts, please? Come on, Jack. You know how this team won a championship last year, friend. There's a lot of small ball. Putting the game in motion. 3-1. Swung on. Bouncer to third. Nice grab over to second for one. The relay to first. In time. Round the horn. 5-4-3 double play. Case Naone erased from the base paths.
Number 4, Petey, Super Petey, Soto Jr.
Super Petey, Soto Jr. to the plate. And hopefully you did hear Tyler Nelson, our PA announcer this evening, calling him the same. Pitch misses away, ball 1. Really was a nice grab by the third baseman there. Moon did a great job as that pitch misses up and away. Ball 2, 2-0. Chavez takes a second. Now the 2-0. Low and away, ball 3. 3-0.
Get your drinks if you're thirsty.
Super Petey at the ready. 3-0 on the way. High and tight, ball 4. Matrixed out of the way of that one, and good on him for doing so. Works a much less painful walk. To the top of the lineup, we return center fielder Jordan Lewis. Two-out rally. I was wondering what the chant was. First pitch in there for a strike at 88. 0-1. Lewis 1 for 3. Doubled back in the 5th. Chavez comes set. The 0-1 high. A balk before the pitch. The count remains 0-1. Super Petey awarded second base. Gary, do you have a shorthand for balk when you're keeping score in your scorebook? BK? Okay. Fine, have it your way. I just write out balk. 0-1. Swung on, bounced foul to the left. Count 0-2. Wait, did you not get the memo on the new pitcher? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, well done. See, teamwork make y'all. Well done, friends. Jordan Lewis stands back in behind the count 0-2. Runner at second. That pitch misses. Misses the outside of the strike zone at 81 for a caught-looking strikeout on Jordan Lewis. And that'll do it for your Pickles here in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left. To the top of the 8th we go. Still 2-0. Berries.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community, with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Our video tellers are available on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased giveback. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
Need a portable restroom? Choose Willie Make It. We provide superior portable restrooms with unmatched customer service. Our unique pressure washing and hospital-grade disinfectant process eliminates 86% more mold and bacteria than traditional methods. From small events to large construction, our trained technicians and friendly staff ensure a pleasant and successful rental experience. Give our friendly office staff a call and set up your rental today. Willie Make It, clean, reliable, and committed to your needs.
Coin 6 is all about keeping you informed. Now, the all-new Coin Plus streaming app is your way of staying more connected than ever. Watch live newscasts.
Why the governor today held a news conference.
Or the stories you want to see on demand, anytime. Just go to the channel store and search Coin Plus.
We've got you covered.
It is fantastic. The Coin Plus app is free on Roku, Amazon Fire TV.
Ari Kligman on the bump for another innings worth of work as you see the scoreboard out there. Pickles being shut out so far. Down 2-0 as we begin the top of the 8th inning. Glad you could join us tonight, friends. First pitch from Kligman misses up, 1-0. Pitch misses. I apparently do not understand what is going on anymore. My bad. Count 1-1. Kligman comes set. Pitch on the way. Misses high, ball 1. Or excuse me, ball 2. You know what, Gary? I feel like my brain's fried, bud. I tried to hydrate. I don't know what my problem is. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, lined. Ari Kligman hits the deck on the mound. Ball finds its way into center field. A leadoff single for Will Stickney. It was a line drive that Kligman just got out of the way of. Wow. Did I swear? What did I say? Okay, I clearly have no clue what's going on here today. My bad, sorry. Kligman's first pitch, the AB, swung on, fouled off to the left side. 0-1 on first baseman Jake Dodge. Ian O'Connor looking for a double play. Dodge 0 for 3, throw over to first, gets away from Ferguson, bounces back on the infield though. Stickney advances on the E1. And you know what, friends? Just kind of been one of those games. That erases the easy double play option. And yeah, you know, I did go around here saying it was a hangover game, and it is pretty much that out there right now. So Stickney now on at second. Kligman's 0-1 to Dodge, fouled back. 0-2. Stickney gets his lead out at second. Kligman looks back. The 0-2. Lowish at 83. Ball 1. Ari looks back to second. 1-2. Popped up. Out to left field. Charging in Case Neone makes the play. F7, 1 away.
Number 19, Evan Holden.
One on, 1 away. Catcher Evan Holman. Switch hitting catcher taps home plate as he stands in the right-handed batter's box. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. So it says on Point Streak, friend. I can only... The 1-0 swung on and missed. Count now 1-1. No, it's all good. It's all good. I've got him. I saw he was in point streak as switch hitter. Did I screw that up? Okay. I just want to make sure I'm known to screw things up from time to time. 1-1 pitch hit to third. Harries has it over to first in time. 5-3. Will Stickney has to stay put at second. Wait, so I missed it. I'm sorry. Is Jared Lewis Jordan's brother? My apologies. Will Stickney still at second base. Andrew Moon, who's played solid at third tonight, at the plate. First pitch he sees from Kligman, low, ball one. Well, Jared, we're going to try and make a superstar out of him if we can. We'd like to see everybody get signed. Maybe not all of them this season. We'd like to have a team to play in the second half, but you know what I mean. Kligman looks back at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on. That is rocketed out to Lewis in center field. He gives chase. Makes the play. L8 the put out on Andrew Moon, and that'll do it for the Berries here in the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Getting late for your Pickles. They need 2 to tie, 3 to win. To the bottom of the 8th we go. 2-0 Marion.
And Apple TV.
Rivermark is growing to better serve our community with more locations and extended hours for our busy members. Together, we're working to transform lives and communities through financial wellness and a focus on increased giveback. Become part of something more. With us, you can.
So I've been doing journalism for about 20 years. I loved it in high school. I studied journalism. I actually remember coming down here to Coyne, following Jeff around and trying to learn what I could.
I remember you in high school,
yeah,
you know, doing a job shadow with me here. Yeah. But I just remember your passion, and I remember thinking that little guy's gonna make it, you know, and so great to have you here.
For me, reporting is really about finding the heart of that story, about finding that truth.
Tyler, it's Freaky Sparkle's 26th birthday, huh? Happy birthday, Freaky Sparkle. There she is. Knew immediately who that was.
Just a glimpse of the silliness you could expect here at Walker Stadium when you come to join us for a baseball game. Y'all should do that soon, recently, in a little while. New pitcher on the mound for the Berries, number 33, Joseph Perez. The right-hander takes over for Alexander Chavez, who goes 1 inning, does not give up any hits, does not give up any runs. Walked a batter, hit a batter, and struck out 1 batter.
Coming to the plate, your second baseman, number 7, Kyle McDaniel.
Well, just about everything else in the West Coast League, a final save for us and the Walla Walla Sweets game. We're going to truncate it and just give you the winners here in a few moments. Perez first pitched the ball game. Called strike at 86. I'm going to assume, you know, never mind. My apologies. Yep, that's what I was going to say. 0-1 misses away. Evens the count at 1-1. Kelowna beats Kamloops 9-3. Bellingham beats Edmonton 9-2. Wenatchee beats Nanaimo 10-3. Victoria 6, Port Angeles Lefties 1. 1-1 for Perez, outside, ball 2. The Elks double up the Corvallis Knights 2-1. Cowlitz Black Bears hang on to beat the Pippins 4-3. And in the bottom of the 8th, the Sweets of Walla Walla lead the Raptors 3-2. 2-1 now. That one in there for a strike. will agree to agree on that one. McDaniel had a ground rule double in the first, walked his last 2 times up. That's because he's the hottest batter in the West Coast League. Fear McDaniel, the 2-2 pitch misses away, ball 3. Maybe it's not the pitchers that fear Kyle McDaniel, but the baseballs themselves. Perez set, working from the third base side. Pitch on the way, misses, ball 4. Pitch low. McDaniel works his 3rd straight walk.
Coming to the plate, number 14, Tyler Harry.
Third baseman Tyler Harris. Still searching for his first base hit tonight. Currently 0 for 3. McDaniel at first. You see him get his lead. Pitch on the way. Low, ball 1.
Let's go Pickles. Let's go Pickles. Let's go Pickles.
We do a whale sound here at the ballpark. Perez with the 1-0. In there for a strike at 87. Evens the count at 1-1. Captain Crunch, great pitching tonight. Absolutely, friend. Only 2 runs yielded all game. Pitch on the way. Called a strike at 86, count 1-2.
Pickles, 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 Pickles.
Line to the 1-2 on the way. Swung on, hit to short, ranging over, throw to second in time, throw to first, no, bounces away from the first baseman, Jake Dodge. Fielder's choice, McDaniel out at second, Tyler Harris now aboard. 6-4.
Designated to hit, number 36, Bryson Glasgow.
Bryson Glasgow up, 1 on, 1 down. Perez comes set at the belt. Pitch on the way. Strike at 87. 0-1. Liam O'Connor made a great play there. Had to range over towards third and throw back across his body to second. Pitch on the way. Hit him. So Bryson Glasgow hit. That moves Tyler Harris down to second. So the tying runs now aboard for Portland.
23, Schleichardt.
3rd time Glasgow's been hit this season, and that brings up right fielder Josh Schleichardt. Berries have led since the 2nd inning. First pitch on the way, misses low and outside, ball 1. Nice stop by Evan Holman. Glasgow already has his lead at first. Harry's working his lead at second now. Perez set, 1-0. Inside, ball 2, 2-0. Jeff Bailey looking for a triple or a home run. Jack Ivey looking for a redemption story right here. Mound visit as Evan Holman out from behind the dish. The Battery have their meeting at the top of the hill. Meanwhile, Schleichardt having a conversation with Gabe Norbear at home plate. Bubbles drifting across the grandstand area. Really has burned off into a beautiful evening. Sun still hanging out above the West Hills. but well below the top of the tree line out in left. Monica Martin checking in. Welcome. Pitch called strike at 74, 2-1. Runners get their leads. Long look back at second, 2-1. Swung on and missed. Count even on Schleichardt. Kevin Ferguson on deck. Runners on first and second, one down. Portland trailing by 2. Perez a look back. Pitch on the way, swung on and a rocket out to left. Will it go? Yes! A 3-run shot for Josh Schleichardt as Danny Weidman goes over the fence trying to haul it in. Raise those chairs, Pickles fans! All right, friends, we know the outcome of this, but pleased to be watching Danny Weidman out in left. Look at this effort. Almost had snow coned it and then tumbled over the wall into the picnic table area.
Coming to the plate for your Pickles, number 26, Kevin Ferguson.
I hope there are no Berries fans that are upset with the effort of Danny Weidman out there in left field. That was about as good of an effort as you could give that. First pitch swinging, Kevin Ferguson inside, outs one into right field. Listen, we all know that Schleichardt's a stud, but flowers where flowers are due. Weidman gave that a heck of an effort out there in left field. Offensive conference out in front of the Pickles dugout. Can we go back to that one more time? I just want to show off Weidman's jump out there in left, if we can cue that up since we have a moment. I'm sorry, I try not to do this terribly often. I like to make sure the credit is given where credit is due, and man, boom, rocket, tracking, jumping, had it, over the fence, off his body, and in for a home run.
The winning ticket number is 24213-792.
I know the result wasn't an out, but that was so impressive. That was so impressive. Also, well done. All three of y'all, well done. What was that? That is a high, yeah, absolutely.
As I was trying to buy mine.
Did he? It was also called in the chat, too. Well done. So apparently Gary, the captain of this Carnival Cruise, called that home run here in the press box. Man, that was amazing.
All right, let's get that energy back up in here while you're standing.
All right, friends, we're gonna recalibrate. Schleichardt cleared the bases with a 3-run bomb. Kevin Ferguson got himself aboard with an inside-out single to right. Mound visit now, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and step away from the broadcast. We got a new pitcher yet? I have not seen an arm go up, and I don't see anybody coming in from the bullpen, so we'll stick right here. Man, that was amazing.
I'm from Minneapolis. I'm just visiting some friends.
So Case Naone due up for Portland.
So I had to buy a hat for
He took over for Kevin Smith in the 4th
Okay,
inning.
one more time for our batter, number 37, Case Leone.
Get loud, get loud, get loud, Walker Stadium!
Ferguson at first. One down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitch on the way. Well outside, ball 1.
Pickle, 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 pickle.
The 1-0. This is low ball 2.
All right, keep it going in here.
2-0.
Walker Stadium.
Perez with the 2-0 in their first strike at 86. Yeah, I feel like that one play is a highlight reel, not only for Schleichardt, for Weidman and y'all working the production side here. Popped up on the infield, everybody comes charging in. First baseman Jake Dodge makes the play, P3.
Up to bat
2
for
away.
your Pickles, the catcher, number 20, Connor Stewart.
Connor Stewart still looking for his first hit. 0 for 3 tonight. Fouls off Perez's first offering. 0-1.
Pickles!
Ferguson gets his lead at first. Glance over from Perez. Holds. Now the 0-1. Foul. Stewart behind in the count, 0-2. Ferguson being held on by Dodge at first. The 0-2 swung on, hit towards first, just gets under the glove of a diving Jake Dodge. Rounded the bag at second, heading for third. Kevin Ferguson, he will be in there standing on a single from Connor Stewart.
Connor Stewart, everybody!
Coming to the plate for your Pickles, the shortstop, number 4, Petey Soto Jr.
His parents call him Petey Soto Jr. His brother calls him Super Petey. Worked to walk his last time up, pops the first pitch back. Jeremiah called it out by the front gate area. 0-1. Stewart gets his lead off at first. Perez with the 0-1. Fouled off, parking lot bound. 0-2. Yeah, I have noticed that y'all started calling him Pablo after the backyard baseball player, Pablo Sanchez. Looking for a double steal. Long throw from second to home, got him. 4-3-6-2, 1-4-3-6-2. Kevin Ferguson out. 1-4-3-6-2, and that does it for the Pickles in the bottom of the 8th, but not before they push across 3 runs. Last call for the Berries to the top of the 9th. We go 3-2 Portland.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Who's in charge of snacks this week?
Tank's full. Game on. Nice work. That saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Wasting your time. 'Cause it's a beautiful day now. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
Nick Bakura, yep. Man, that was nuts. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles, number 55, Nick Bakura. Bakura takes over for Ari Kligman. Pitched the 7th and the 8th. Gave up 1 hit.
All right, Pickles fans, let's stand
Did not
up. We
give
got
up any
3 runs. Here we
runs.
go.
Struck out 1 and did not walk or hit a batter. Nick Bakura v. Brecken Hadley, Brandon Stinnett, and Danny Weidman. Stewart has a conversation with Nick Bakura. Heads back to the dish. Nick settles into the third base side of the rubber, comes set. First pitch, top 9. Misses low, ball 1.
Give me that one. Big up swing. Get it close.
Bakura with the 1-0, swung on that one, hit in right field. It's going to get down in front of Schleichardt for the base hit. So immediately the game-tying run on, nobody down. Timeout called. Pinch runner, number 38. That is Alex Greb taking over as pinch runner. So he goes out to pinch run for Brecken Hadley.
Oh.
First pitch to Stinnett, swung on and missed. Swung over the top, 90-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-1. Greb gets his lead over at first base. Stinnett twirls the bat around. Soft toss over to first, diving back safely is Greb. Crowd starting their own chant here at Walker Stadium. 0-1 on the way, high. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, friends. Friends, this is why we watch all 9 innings of the baseball game. Pickles picking up 3 late, looking to hold on here in the top of the 9th. Swung on that one, also out to right field for a base hit. Schleichardt over, bobbles the ball slightly, taken off for third now, throw to third, not in time. So Greb able to go first to third on the bobble. Game tying run 90 feet away. Nobody down. Connor Stewart out having a conversation with Nick Bakura on the mound. Looks like we might, well, you know what? At the very least, it's going to be an offensive conference on the first base side of the field, and that is exactly what is going on. Berries scored first in the top of the second inning. They added on to that in the top of the fourth. Teams exchanged zeros until the bottom of the eighth inning when Portland plated 3 on a 3-run home run from Josh Schleichardt. Mags out of the dugout now. Infield gathered on the pitching mound. Berries players return from whence they came. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Nick Bakura on the mound. Outfielders come together for a moment as well. Our home plate umpire breaks the meeting on the mound up. Stewart gets in another couple words with Bakura before heading back to home plate. Left fielder Danny Weidman steps into the batter's box. Danny 0 for 3 tonight, a pair of strikeouts. Pitch on the way, bunt shown, low and inside, ball 1. Kevin Ferguson crashing for Portland from the first base side. The count 1-0.
Let's go, Pickles!
Runners get their leads. Throw over to first. Stinnett dives back safely. Well, Victini, we've been trying to figure that out. We may have the answer for you by Tuesday. Still working on the 1-0 pitch. Bunt down the first base line. Ferguson charges, throw to the plate, safe! Managed to beat the throw home on a close play. Alex Greb comes in on the suicide squeeze and scores the game-tying run. Stinnett down to second. Weidman picks up the RBI. Mags out of the dugout now, and it looks like a pitching change is about to happen. Yep, we're going to step away from the broadcast. We'll be back in just a moment. All tied at 3.
We heal hearts so they can love more. We heal bones so they can move more. And we heal brains so they can imagine more. Because every single person we serve was made for so much more. And we were made for a purpose such as this. To inspire health, wholeness, and hope. To help everyone we reach all the mores they were made for. Adventist Health, made for more.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate.
Tank's full, game on. Nice work, that saved us 32 seconds. Wait, has anybody seen Adam?
Get up, get out of your bed now. Wasting your time. Ready to rise and shine.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, friends, that scoreboard says it all. Knotted at 3 as play here continues in the top of the 9th. Cooper Corcoran out to pitch for your Portland Pickles. He inherits a bit of a situation. Runners on first and second. Nobody out, 1 run in, and we return to the top of the Berries lineup where it'll be Anthony Cepeda. We are the last game going as the Walla Walla Sweets held on to beat the Ridgefield Raptors 3-2. Jeff, you can rewind the YouTube broadcast as it's happening and rewatch in real time without screwing up the broadcast for yourself. Then you can just hit the live button and it'll take you back to live if you wanted to see something again. First pitch of the ball game, bunted. Throw to third in time. What? Apparently Corcoran's throw pulled Harry's from the bag, which apparently he saw something that I did not. So bases full of Berries.
All right, Walker Stadium, let's get behind our boy here. Let's go, Pickles.
Infield single for Anthony Cepeda. Swung on, pop fly. Over to the third base side. Tyler Harries takes a look, but it drifts foul. 0-1.
Everybody.
So there's the throw to third. Yeah, looks like his toes flexed to me. But I'm way up here and apparently don't know any better. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2. Corcoran comes set. The 0-2 foul. 0-2. For those of you just joining us now, welcome in. Top of the ninth, tied at 3. Back and forth ball game between these two teams in the third and final game of this series. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Cooper Corcoran. Liam O'Connor down on strikes. Ron the K-Man gonna hang K at number 8 out in left field. 1 away. Double play gets the Pickles out of the inning. Will Stickney has been aboard every single time he has been up. Walked, got aboard via a fielder's choice and singled his last 2 times up. Pop fly, right field. Going over Josh Schleichardt, he's got it. Gonna bring the throw into second. Runner comes in to score. Sacrifice fly, SF9. That brings in Brandon Stinnett on the plate. Danny Weidman advances to third. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Pickles now trailing by 1. You are 11. Gary is 10. You're 11. I'm 12. 4-3 Berries. Pitch on the way. Popped up on the infield. Cooper wants to make the play himself, but Tyler Harries will do so. P5, the put out, 1 to tie, 2 to win. To the bottom of the ninth we go. 4-3 Berries.
In this day and age, there's so much misinformation out there. Having a relationship with the viewer that is about truth and about accountability, that is more important now than ever before. So I was born here, grew up here, graduated from high school at 18 from Jesuit out there in Beaverton, then went off to college. But ever since I graduated, I always kind of thought in the back of my mind, maybe I'll come back to Portland, and this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
when you move here, I feel like there is almost just a permission to do your thing.
So it's very easy to kind of find out who you are in terms of your identity as an artist or a performer.
I think that's what I see out here is people doing what they love.
Portland is a city for dreamers.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate, 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 dominate.
Hey, we're on the K-Man too.
All righty, friends, welcome back. Marion Berries get two in the top of the ninth to force the first bottom of the ninth here at Walker Stadium for your Pickles this season. Number 4 in his back, number 1 in your heart, Petey Soto Jr., Jordan Lewis, and Kyle McDaniel. Evan Holman comes out from behind home plate. He's going to have a conversation with new Berries pitcher number 8, Matthew Kozdurka. Kozdurka's gotten into one game so far. He's thrown an inning, did not give up any hits, runs, earned runs, or walks. He struck out 2 batters. And now we are going to get some new PitchCom equipment. Oh, somebody released the Rallygators. Warning, fans, if you were not aware up until this point, Walker Stadium is a Rallygator sanctuary. First pitch, bottom 9, in the dirt, ball 1. You know, the crowd sure is getting loud here. Kozdurka has his sign. 1-0, misses away, ball 2, 2-0. Gary counts 2-0. Wind and the 2-0 on the way. Called strike on the outer black, 2-1. Two-1 on the way. Swung on, pop, foul, coming back. So the count 2-2 on Petey Soto Jr. 1 for 2, a single, a walk, a stolen base.
Pickle, pickle, pickle.
2-2 on the way. Just missed dinging him in the helmet. 3-2. I don't know if that man is hugging or trying to strangle the Rallygator. 3-2 on the way. Fouled off the top of the net and coming back. 3-2. Remember, friends, no Pickles game tomorrow night. We'll be back on Tuesday, roughly 7 o'clock. 3-2 pitch on the way. Foul back. 3-2 from Kozdurka. Swung on, hit out to right field. I think it's got a lot of carry. It does, all the way to the wall. Round in the bag, checking in at second. Petey Soto Jr.
Coming to the plate for your Pickles, the center fielder, number 10,
Denzians of the YouTube chat, are you not entertained? Jake Dodge not even faking like he's gonna crash. He does. Pitch bunted, foul at home plate, 0-1. This is so much fun. Super Petey gets his lead at second. Kozdurka set. Looks back a couple times. The 0-1. High ball one.
Rally Gator.
Kozdurka comes set. Looks back before the 1-1. Swung on. Towering fly ball out to center field. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A 2-run walk-off home run for your center fielder, Jordan Lewis. Pickles win. Pickles win. The Pickles win. Raise those chairs. .376 feet to darn near straightaway center field. 97-mile-an-hour exit velo off of that. Jordan Lewis, congratulations, young man. Your Pickles walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. Absolutely amazing, friends.
This Tuesday, the Pickles are back. It's Provocation Night at Walker Stadium.
Pleased to be making sure you come back and join us Tuesday night here at Walker Stadium. You never know what's going to happen here at the Walk. If you can't join us that evening here in person, make sure you tune into the broadcast. We'll get things on the way about 7 p.m.
We love you.
Thank you for making us part of your Sunday night, friends. We greatly appreciate it. Hope you were entertained. Hope we can see you soon. We'll be back Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
Please get home safely and have a great evening. As always,
We'll see you Tuesday night.
I got a headache. My head hurts. Have a good night, everybody. Go Pickle!